Hello everyone, Margaret here. Welcome to my playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club, which is a psychological horror visual novel made by Team Salvato. Now, I do want to preface that this game is not meant for children, nor is it meant for people who are easily disturbed, as it covers topics such as depression and suicide. So if you don't think you can handle that, it's okay, you can just click away. But if you think you can, I really hope that you enjoy the video, and if you do, be sure to give me a like, and of course, as always, subscribe to the channel, as that helps me super greatly. Enjoy. Don't let her know I wrote this. Let's pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Oh my gosh! What the hell?
I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read.
Oh my gosh, it's moving my mouse! It's moving my mouse! It's moving my mouse! Ah! Hi again, Luperza. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Luperza, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no ending of your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Okay. Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoy it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like, that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now, we don't need to hide anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Oh god, creepy, she's talking to you. Sorry I can't exactly read your comments from here, but do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording without any warning? Oh my gosh, the mag highs in chat, I love it. Everybody, if you're watching this on YouTube, hashtag mag high in chat. I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? You guys ready? I don't know if I'm ready. My body's not ready. I don't think I'm ready. I'm afraid. Are we doing a staring test? Oh my gosh, it's such a troll! What a fucking troll! Now we need to spam the chat with mag kappas. My goodness. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me— ah! Oh my god! Yes, you scared me! Fucking weirdo! Why? No! Why? Can't read this anymore. You're so cute. Anyway, Luperza, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun, as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Oh god. Oh god. Help. I'm not ready for this. I'm afraid. Oh, she's gonna do something. Oh my gosh. Do you ever feel like you waste too much time on the internet? Oh, when I'm talking to you. Social media can practically be like a prison. It's like whenever you have a few seconds of spare time, you want to check on your favorite websites. And before you know it, hours have gone by. That's how I feel about Minecraft. And you've gotten nothing out of it. Well, I get something out of it. Anyway, it's really easy to blame yourself for being lazy, but it's not really even your fault. Addiction isn't usually something you can just make disappear with your own willpower. You have to learn techniques to avoid it and try different things. For example, there are apps that let you block websites for intervals of time. Or you can set a timer to have a more concrete reminder of when it's time to work versus play. Or you can spend your work and play environments, or separate your work and play environments, which helps your brain get into the right mode. You're giving me like advice? Even if you make a new user account on your computer to use for work, that's enough to help. Putting any kind of wedge like that between you and your bad habits will help you stay away. Just remember not to blame yourself too hard if you're having trouble. If it's really impacting your life, then you should take it seriously. I just want to see you be the best person you can be. Will you do something today to make me proud of you? I'm always rooting for you, Luperza. So, do I need to delete this? Do I have to delete her? Okay, so I have to go into the files for this. I think I can just like... So I think we have to go into characters and we have to delete Monica. Then go back. Oops, wrong thing. Okay, I deleted her. Back to my debate club. Do something. Ah! Luperza, what's happening to me? It hurts so much. Help me, Luperza. Please, hurry and help me. Did it take my background? Help! Did you do this to me, Luperza? Did you? Did you delete me? Maybe. No, it wasn't me. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much. I trusted you. You just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? No. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Is that it? Luperza? You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. God, they're gonna have like some kind of like weird, crazy thing pop up. She's still there. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. Just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind, Luperza. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you... then... she deleted herself! Holy crap. It's an ordinary school day, like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that.
Hey, Luperza.
Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we've picked up that habit once again.
Luperza, are you proud of me?
For what?
You know?
For waking up on time? For waking up on time! Well, I haven't had to do her voice in so long. Well, you've been doing that for a while now.
Uh-huh. But you never said anything about it. Even though we walked to school together every day.
Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud.
Come on, please. It's good motivation.
Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly specked with other students making their way.
By the way, Luperza, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm really not. I started to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club.
Really? Which one? Tell me.
I think I'll keep it a surprise.
Boo. You meanie.
Be patient. You'll find out soon. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gather my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Oh my gosh. I bet you that girl's going to be there and it's going to be like freakish or something. Something bad's going to happen. Everything's too happy right now. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello?
Luperza? What are you doing here?
Well, I glance around the room.
So you're the Luperza Sayori always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Luperza. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're, like, really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki.
The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet you both. I look forward to working with you.
Working? Luperza, don't tell me.
That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours. The Literature Club. She owns the Literature Club now? Sayori's eyes light up.
No way. No way. Ah!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey.
Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it?
Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to...
Hey, don't ruin the surprise.
Sorry.
Everyone sit down at the table, okay?
How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Ooh. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. Oh,
they're so cute!
Wow, those look amazing.
Well, just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to bite it. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything.
As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you really enjoy a good book?
I guess so.
Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri?
That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away.
I meant that,
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Luperza, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world, equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way that her eyes light up when she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. We've read that before. But
I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Well, about, the first thing you said?
Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room.
Don't just say it.
For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it.
Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Luperza wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything.
Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Luperza? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything.
Yeah. You're right, as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something.
Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not alone.
Then as for Yuri,
I have to read manga?
Jeez. You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful.
Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
Are you just saying that?
No, I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay?
Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you...
Would you like to come along with me?
If you don't mind.
No, not at all. I always go alone, so...
Yeah, me too.
This is so cute! Sayori, shut up.
I'll just show you some manga there too, okay?
Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Luperza. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around. Aw. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Luperza, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Luperza. Oh no, I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. Oh no! Oh no! And you made me that happiest girl in the world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. What? Forever and ever. Or... forever. You can't say no! What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Ooh, it hurts. Sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Bye, Sayori. Goodbye, Luperza. Goodbye, Literature Club. What the
hear me?
Oh, it's actually a voice.
Me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of gonna show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
I was trying to hear the. Oops, sorry, I'm hitting the microphone.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you.
Okay.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it
The only way I can turn it up for you guys is if I leave the scene.
What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found
I have to like turn it up. I have to do this if I want to turn it up for you guys.
when you're here? Everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all?
It's better?
This world won't write me an ending. What will it take just for me to have it all?
It's like deleting it as it goes. Bad end?
Does my pen
Lewd end?
write better words for those who are dear to
Are there multiple different ends?
Is it love if I take your is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat? What do you call love in your reality? And in your reality,
Special thanks to Monica and Liberza. It's funny. There are 2 endings. There are 5? Oh my gosh.
I'll leave you be.
Oh my goodness. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I wanted to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. It didn't delete itself. So that's the game? Oh my gosh. What happened? This game is crazy.